Okay, today your life coach will talk about the skin and how important the skin is. The skin is a defense, it's an organ, the biggest organ you have, and it can be sensitive. And when it's sensitive, it means actually it works excellent. My skin is, my personal skin is very sensitive, doesn't appreciate polyester, nylon, everything what is not natural. So I use cotton, hemp, and linen. That's what I use, 100%, not 80%, not 90, 100%. And when I touch something what is not 100% cotton, I can feel it at my fingertips. I really feel it. They start sweating. Immediately, I do that for 3, 4, 5 seconds, and I can say, that's not 100%. Whatever it says, because they sell it all with that ticket on it like 100% cotton. Well, BS. Okay? Um, don't believe what they write on bottles. You have to find it out yourself. On clothing, on bottles, on food. You have to check it better. Now, your skin regulates your temperature. And the hotter it gets, the more you sweat. You lose salt, you lose magnesium. That means you have to have an intake. When you live in the tropic and you sweat more, you have to have an intake from more salt and more magnesium because you sweat it out. Now, I take normally one shower a day, early in the morning, but when I have sweat a lot, at 2, 3, 4 o'clock, at 5 o'clock, I take another shower. Why? To take the salt off my skin, because warm, salt, moisture skin, the salt start biting. So my skin reacts on that, sensitive. So I take it off. I take always a cold shower for my skin. My skin is immediately closing down, all the pores, and stimulates circulation, so all the small veins under the skin and in the skin will open to get warm blood in, and it's a healthy reaction. It's and pure natural. I don't use soap. I don't use shampoo. Well, you don't need that when you have a head like me. Uh, so um, the skin protects, but also what it does, it not only regulates, but it protects in a way that poisons can't come in. Medicine can come in, but the skin with the immune system selects. When you take a lot of cream, say you take a shower, warm shower, and then you take most of the grease from your skin with soap and a warm shower, and then we learned like, okay, and now we bring new lotion on, but that's chemicals. Well, your skin does it naturally. You will say, when you don't use soap, you will smell. Well, I never smell. Same, I brush my teeth with bicarbonate. I have never a smell out of my mouth. I do it twice a day, never have a bad smell. The second time I do it really, that's after a meal that I say I want to have the rest of the food out, what is in between my teeth, and that's it. It's not for a smell because I don't have a smell. Um, that another special on that. So we bring fake protection on our skin, like sun creams, lotions, perfumes, uh, mascara, what all the women use, all that stuff that they have on their face. It's simply unhealthy. There's nothing healthy about it. and the immune system is on high alert when all these things, with all these chemicals, are put on your skin. Now, you will never hear me talking about all these technical names because it doesn't help you. You anyway don't know what it is. I have a lot of times I have no idea what it is. But I understand more and more. But they change names for the same thing because people found out how bad it was. So then you change the name and use the same ingredients for a cream. And then before people find that out, with 10 years further, 10 years sales. But all these creams are simply not good. It puts your immune system to work. Now, there's nothing wrong with your immune system to work, but against chemicals is bad because when chemicals are absorbed, it doesn't mean that the body can handle them. And so the body will store them somewhere in your body. And that is simply not good. So your body protects you, but you have to protect your body also. You have to respect your body. You have to appreciate your skin and what it does for you. Protecting you for illness, bacteria, viruses, heat, etc., etc. Also sunburn when you are not hours in the sun. Yeah. And then you say, oh, I want to be hours in the sun because it feels good, and I will put a sun cream on it. Well, the sun cream is almost the worst what you can put on your skin. And it's known that it produces skin cancer. Not the sun, it's the sunscreen. So be careful. Everything what you do too much, it's with eating and what you do. And when you sit the whole day, that's not good. When you walk the whole day, it's also not good. Everything has its limitations. We have to do it all, but not overdo it. And that's with food and with the energy we use. And you can't use energy 100%, 100%. I'm talking Spanish, 100% constantly. And you can do that for a moment. So with your immune system is the same. You can't constantly activate it with all these chemicals, what we get on our skin, and by food, processed food. So be careful with what you put on your skin. When you have a sunburn, use aloe vera. Not from the factory. We live in the tropic. Aloe is everywhere. You can take the spines out on both sides, and at the end, leave it for a couple of hours. Then you take the gel out, what is inside. You put the gel in a blender. You can freeze it up then. You can add a little bit water, there's no problem. You can freeze it up like ice blocks and take it out when you need something. You can eat it. And one time, a friend of mine who had 10 hectares on Curacao with aloe vera says aloe vera works in this way. It isolates bacteria so they don't multiply. That's why you have really burns and you're in hospital, they put aloe on it. That's the best for your skin. But also, when your skin is damaged, you have a wound. But also when there is irritation spots on it, a little bit aloe over it, and the bacteria are isolated so the bacteria don't multiply, it prevents infection, etc., etc. And that can even work inside, in your stomach, etc. Yeah. Now I'm not saying eat every day aloe vera because I don't think that's a good idea. But when you have an irritation on your stomach, I think it's a good idea. Do that 2-3 days. Yeah. Take 6-7 ice blocks per day, and perfect. Yeah. Ice blocks from aloe vera. Very good. Also in your skin. So when you have a little kid with irritation on the skin, yeah, when you take it with an ice block, it takes the irritation away, nice, cool, and then the aloe protects the skin, the redness goes down, the irritation goes down, and your baby sleeps well. So your skin is an organ which is very important, but we poison it. We learn to use all these creams which we don't need. We don't need them. But it's heavy marketing. I want to say about one thing more, and I will make a special on it, and that is detergent. When you wash your clothes and you use detergent, that is really, I mean, you can wash them 3 or 4 times. You put your clothes on, you sweat, it's like in your sweat, like you can even smell the detergent. And you know all these flavors from detergents, apple and strawberries, and I don't know what BS they all put in there. Not needed. I make my own detergent. And when I wash my clothes, they have afterwards a fresh smell, simply normal. There's no flavor on it, but it's good. I can sweat and nothing is irritating my skin because there is no soap in there. It's out. It's all natural. There are no chemicals. So again, the skin is important, but don't put all that stuff on your face and on your body and in your hair. In your hair, all these chemicals what women put in there. Oh, my hair is beautiful, but it's taken up in your body. Your body absorbs it, and these are chemicals, and all these chemicals, not natural chemicals, come in your body. Listen, we need minerals. One of the best sources of minerals is salt, and you need salt to keep also your body, that your water stays inside. You need to keep water inside because everything runs on it. How much liter blood you have? It's water with. And when you don't use water and you dry out, you lose functions. And so water and salt to keep it inside is very important. Very important, especially when you live in the tropics. You have to be careful, you take some extra salt. And these people come from the north and they come to the tropics and they have something, well, it's not healthy to eat salt. Well, believe it, here it's healthy. It's very healthy. Yeah, and thank God we have here all sea salt, and otherwise you buy Celtic or Himalaya salt. I use Himalaya salt most of the time. Sometimes the sea salt, but I get it from the Sabana. That's fresh from the sea. It's not white. It has no whitener in there, or that it doesn't stick together. What they put in there, it's pure sea salt with all the minerals what it has. And it has about around the 80, 85 minerals. And I think in totally we need about 120. So it supplies us with a lot of essential minerals, what we need for our body, also for our skin. And when we sweat it out, with magnesium, it means in the tropic you need a little bit more salt and magnesium intake. And you can do that by food. Very simple by food. And this is it for today. I wish you a great day. Be healthy. This was the Life Coach.